Hello to our respected lecturer. My name is Suntaravelu son of Senghalee and I studied in Polytechnic Merlimamlaka, major in Diploma in Accounting. I am currently doing my industrial training in VG Trading, and these are the details. Company name is GRS VG Trading and the address already mentioned in the slide. And the working time is 8 AM to 5 PM. And my supervisor name is Miss Devani. And my job description is assist in the accounting department, mainly update the payment in XQ. Okay, now let me come to the point. My company's function. So my company mainly producing cooking spices and prayer items. Besides that, they also buy products from other companies. We will supply all those items to many other small business trading such as supermarket, kedai runcit, and also some shops. My company founded by my boss' father, and now my boss is running the company. The company gave me the opportunity to apply my studies in daily tasks, mainly in accounting. For the first week, my boss introduced me to the staff on the first week of industrial training. I have been introduced to Miss Devani, which is my supervisor. She was guiding me on the task in the first week. Miss Devani assists me on the task I have to perform throughout the training. In the process of supplying goods, we will not receive cash at first. Within the 15 days, the customer may need to settle the cash. We will collect the cash via salesman and will update the amount in the SQL system. Customer's payment may include cash payment, check payment, or online transfer payment. We will update all these type of payments in the SQL system. We will record all the information including total cash, salesman info, and shop name while updating customer payment. Upon the cash settlement, we will deduct the outstanding cash payment for the specific shop. Besides, we also compile all the invoice in a file. This will be easier for us to contact customer who didn't make payment after 15 days of good purchase. In the second week, our task has been affected due to the computer problem. For the second week, we can't able to do anything without the PC, because the PC is the only way to print out the invoice and only way to update the customer payment. So we could not key in the invoices, could not print out all the invoices, and we also can't keep the parent statement data. So we had to use manual handbook record to record all the statement, and these manual handbook methods helped us a lot in completing our task. As we could not print the invoice, we had to make handwritten invoice, and customer didn't want to accept the handwritten invoice. We explained our problem and we mentioned that after getting a new PC, we will provide the new invoice. We had 4 days of pending invoice and customer's payment. We recorded all in a handbook, which is called record book, and I have learned that recording in handbook is a crucial during times where technology failed to help us. So that day only I realized record book is how important to a company and to maintain our company's statement if any problem into the computer. In the third week, we complete all the pending tasks after we got back our computer. To finish an invoice, it will take about an hour. My supervisor, clerk, and myself have worked together to complete all the pending invoices. Besides that, we also settle carefully all the pending customer payments records in short period of time. This is to ensure all the cash flows are accurate. After we getting back our computer, I have continued my daily task from March to April. In the month of May, I have been assigned in a new job, which is suggested by my supervisor. The salesman usually will get the new orders while collecting the balance payment from the customer. We will convert the new order in a form of invoice. This is the task I have been assigned in the month of May. If the customer has not made the balance payment, if the customer has not made the balance payment, their new order will not be accepted. They will need to settle the balance payment within the 15 days in order then make the new orders. There are certain terms in typing an invoice. If the payment is above 300 ringgit and above, we will not key in the invoice since our credit limit is actually 3000 ringgit only. I found it difficult to key in the invoice since there are different variants of same products. For example, difference in size of the same products. After complete typing the invoice, we will provide the list of products to the clerk and the clerk will assign lorry driver to ship the products. Besides, I also will check the purchase orders and also will check for any product defects and damage. I have been doing this task for a month. By doing all the jobs in daily basis, I have learned a lot in this company. I was continuing my job very well and smoothly until May. In the beginning of June, the government announced MCO 3.0. After the announcement of the MCO, my supervisor had given me task to perform from home. I had to create the catalog of my company's products. During work from home, I have downloaded the Photoshop app to create catalog designs. Although this is not my job scope and it was a new experience for me, it's not related to my studies, but for the betterment of my company, I will do anything for my company. After 2 weeks, I print out the catalog and submit it to my supervisor. Even though the government announced MCO, some supermarket and stores are open. So we have to supply the essential goods. If we have to supply, the work must go on in the company. Due to this reason, our company is still running without closing. Because of this, I was still continuing my internship in this company during MCO. Industrial training result. I was able to build my self-confidence when dealing with high-ranking people and the general public. Yes, it's true. Before that, I without any experience to talk about these goods or the invoice, the customers, about the payment or anything. I would not talk about this to others. Now I feel very confident to even talk with ranking people and usual public also. I can speak out without any nervous. And this industrial training teaching me how to be a responsible person in carrying out task and also free to learn new things and given task and challenge. And I have solved some problems or challenge I faced, such as like the PC was spoiled and doing a catalog, and it was trained me to be more independent, be able to understand the difference between the learning environment and the real work environment, and I gained exposure related to the field taken. And this industrial training helped me to improve my discipline, such as I wake up at the morning and get ready for work as a punctual guy in 8 o'clock, and self skills I improved in accounting and also in typing, and commitment and self confidence during this industrial training. Now we are end of the presentation. The work I have been doing all these days has helped me a lot how to do it practically in accounting. The experience gained in this will be very helpful for me when I work in another company in the future.